Come on.
Hello?
Hello. I'm audible.
Yeah, yeah, audible, audible.
Was there some other meet schedule, or this is the same link which you have joined?
Sorry?
When I was just start joining the meet, it showed me that some other meeting going on. So that's why and that meet and then join this. So I thought there is some
Okay,
other meet link scheduled.
okay, okay. Actually, I joined from that URL that is been shared over the mail. That is valid till 3 Feb.
Okay, okay, fine. This is
Um,
the same link, right? That is the same link,
yeah,
no?
yeah, same. Yeah, same.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's wait for Raja to join.
Yeah. By the time the Raja joined, I just want to ask like how difficult is this Java? Because actually, this time I've taken Mat 2 and Java, and I'm not sure how much time I will devote to this Java and all.
Okay, for Java, so for that I would say just do the questions from uh, previous OP questions for Java if you get them. Another thing is that just use there is one paid course which is available for free on Telegram by Abdul Bari. So just watch those lectures. Those are much better than what the professor has taught in the Java course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just use them. That will help you. So even I
Okay.
have also recommended everyone to use those lectures only as their
Mm-hmm.
main source of learning Java because even I have used those lectures and those helped me very much. So that's why
Your
if
voice is not clear. What you are saying?
I have you watched those lectures only. I have not watched any other lecture.
Okay, that Abdul Bari you are saying, right?
Yes,
Okay, okay. Because
that's
because
why.
the thing is I'm little bit confused and today is last day to drop the course also. So I was a little bit confused on that. Whether I should continue with this Java or should I drop the Java?
Okay, you can just continue with it. No issues in that. Just the thing is, it is easy. Java is easy because you don't have to write complete course in Java for our purpose. But the thing is, the issue comes in OP because OP is mandatory to pass and how to
Uh,
study for OP and all these things. Because even I was building Java OP1 because I have not studied anything from Java. I was building OPE1 and then OPE2 I studied last, let's say, 5 subjects I studied and I got 100 marks in Java OPE2. And because the Java OPE1 was scheduled with my TDS exam also. And I was devoted my too much time in TDS that at that time uh, many people I have uh, many people have passed TDS. So we were doing so many things in TDS also. So many
that
sessions were there
that's the
also in
thing. No,
TDS.
that's the thing because this term is this Mad 2 project at also and it is not that too much easy as Mad 1. So we also need to
Yeah, that is the thing.
So anyways, previous year OPs are available anywhere.
I have those questions.
Okay, okay.
At least for some terms, not for all terms, for some terms.
Might be repeating. That question might repeat and all, no? Or they are not repeating. So,
Question. Generally, questions comes from your GRPs.
GRP.
Generally,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Because I don't want to means means I don't want to extend these things. Already there is a too much of extension in my case.
Yeah. Okay. So we are done with everything now, right? This store manager sign up login done. This done. Road management is done. Admin. Okay, admin login is there. Get it on the problem. Approve request. This thing is left, right? Approve request from the store manager. The approve request thing, which is approve or reject, right? This thing should
Uh,
be done now. And then this product management is already done, right? Then we search for products. Search for products we will implement in our user dashboard. Okay. Then we have the shopping cart for user. This shopping cart thing we will add in the user dashboard only. And then we have this thing for byproducts. This thing we also will do, and then this user triggered async jobs. And this thing, Aditya already has shown these things to you, right?
So that thing is enough. What regarding this mail hawk and all? That thing is enough. What Aditya
Yeah,
has
that thing is
done.
enough. Yes, yes,
Okay, okay. So there is no link to that front end, right? Only that async job is having the link.
yes.
Okay, okay. And anything any other file we need to remove from this what we have removed previously from this view and all, favicon and all. Any file we have to remove or what?
Favicon, I said, no, Favicon, for Favicon thing, the, where was it? Favicon, no? Favicon, this thing, I said that you just implement, add your own Favicon. Let me just go there. Let us do one thing.
Okay, okay, okay. Means related to our stuffs we can.
Yeah, let's generate the AI. So let us generate image named this plugin. Account to generate. Oh, no, no. Yeah. Let us use this. Okay. Download in this. It is a JPG file. So JPG. Many students have done the project without even doing this thing, like removing this traffic on the right view. So you can think of this whether you want to do this or not. That is up to you only. Okay.
So it will show like
So
that V itself, right? Of view.
it will show in the favicon place that this is a view image. Uh, just copy this. You can um, uh, just that content. Let us just review this. This is now coming here. So let us run 1000 plus. This is updated here. Okay. Only for this thing we need
Fine,
some other
fine.
image to be added this way. So let me just. Okay, so let us first look for doing that functionality of admin page. Then we move on to user. Okay. So admin if approve request from flow managers to add new categories, edit or delete. Okay, so let us go to now admin dashboard. Mm, In this, before this, we want to let us look at the backend thing. So that was category request API. If I go to now model, then if we see here, mm, users, what are the things category request API? Let us check once. So, okay, action is there, but the status is not there actually, right? Because we need to store the status also whether the this is updated or not updated. If I update the status also, then I need to save that thing. Okay, so if I go in the category request API, this is done. Then this we can do okay. Then we can enable again. That is denied. Okay, it will get. Okay. So okay, so delete this, delete the request, and then submit this. Then we are checking for approve. We are just doing these things, but we are not actually saving these things in our database. Yes, not done that. Status adding. Like the status should also be added in the database, right? If I go in my database, so if I go to category request, then this ID, name, category ID is there, then action, what kind of action, then manager ID who perform the action. Now I should also see some table, some column here which shows me which action admin has taken for that specific thing, right? Admin has approved or rejected, right? This
Yes.
thing we also need here. So for that, if we add this thing now, we have to delete our complete database and then create again. Let us first do one thing. Let us just go to the see what can be done now. Okay, export API will do, but what else? Let us do the other thing because for this we have to create the database. So once let us do the cart thing, add to cart and purchase. After doing this thing, we will do this admin functionality, remaining functionality, which is export data and the remaining functionality of this category request approval. Okay, this thing we will do later. Let us first do the things which are required for now, which we can do easily now. Okay, so the search functionality and the user dashboard. The user dashboard will have search functionality, right? So if we look for the user dashboard, so this is our cart API. It will show me. Okay, let me update this first also. .json, then This will not load. Okay, so this is updated. Now what things are we storing in the part models? Orders is there in part. Quantity, product ID and customer ID. Okay, category is there. Get self, current user, done. Customer seasonal part, and for the customer ID current user, nothing is there. So duplicate this, for part and parts, this and this configuration. This part total 0. Okay, so it is just giving me the cart total and cart JSON, both these things. It is this cart API is returning. Okay. Then this post request will be for cart product filter query. Customer ID will current user ID, then product ID. Product ID it is getting, then it's not cart product. Then product plus query filter by ID get data. Then first, if not product, then the product not found. And then it will add the product ID quantity. So it is actually getting these things only, like product ID, quantity, and the user ID it is getting from here. Here two units are required, product ID and quantity, which will be passed from our front end. Okay. Then our product dot quantity. Set quantity. Okay, if there is no product in the database, then it will add the product also, and also add the card to that. But if already there is product in the database, then it will not add the product. It will just add its quantity and then do the work. Okay, clear? So then after this, what we have is the update request. Okay, then code up all these things. Okay, now let us make this API. Part API. Let us go to our user application. Backend runner. Will look like similar to what we have in the manager dashboard. Navbar will be a little bit similar with the functions. So let us just copy this as it is.
In this, we don't use that bootstrap navbar.
This is the navbar which you are using, na? Bootstrap navbar only we are using.
No, by that we basically import the URL for that. Okay, okay, we have already imported in that initially, right?
We have already added that here, na?
Got it,
Go to
got
my
it, got it.
index.json.
Okay, yeah,
You
index.
see, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Index already has that bootstrap thing. So bootstrap navbar is only I am adding. Okay, so let us go to admin dashboard first. Let us do one thing. Let us copy this complete structure as it is. Okay, just copy this and our customer dashboard, we just paste it here. Okay, so this data we don't know what thing will be there. So then logout will definitely be there. Logout will be there. Approve manager will not be required for there. We will update this later on. Delete category. Instead of delete category in the user dashboard, we want to have delete cart. Okay, delete cart. That's API slash. Let's see. In the file cart API. So API slash cart ID. Start this cart. API slash cart. Admin token we want customer token में customer token after the post dot to customer we are deleting cart. This dot fetch cart is function will define it around. So fetch categories is also required for this fetch categories. Let us see if we have given this permission here in the category API fetch category. Okay, it is category can be fetched by anyone, so there will be no issue. This fetch category will still remain there. Instead of admin token, we just make it customer token. Customer token, then this thing remain as it is. Fetch managers data is actually not required. Okay, so we can just remove this fetch managers. Let us go to our manager dashboard and copy the code for fetch customers or fetch products. Okay, so fetch category request, fetch products. Yes. This code we need to copy. Fetch products. Why I'm copying these things? Because these things are also there, also required there. Because fetch products is required there, fetch category is also required there, right? In the
Yes, yes.
customer dashboard, these things are need, right? So fetch products will be seen by customer. Okay. Replace this product, listing remains the same. Okay. Fetch categories will be there, fetch managers is not required actually. These are fetch products, these are fetch start, fetch managers is not required. So here fetch products is there. Let us make this also as an async function. Or keep it as it is now. Delete card is there. Approve manager then. Okay, approve manager we don't need na, in the customer dashboard. So fetch will take a right later on. Okay. So this thing is there. Now let us create our user dashboard by copying the contents from our manager dashboard as it is. So let us copy the navbar first. This navbar Customer dashboard, paste it here. Bottom border for DBG danger and stuff danger. Let us make it success. It means green color. And grocery store. Okay. What log function we have already defined. Okay, we have not closed this now. That's why it is showing this. Okay, home. Then we have another button here which will be your cart button. Okay, this button will be coming here. Cart. Profile orders. These things we don't require for now, right? We can just ignore them for now. Let us make these two things for now. Okay. So after this, we want to show all the products. So let us write Control I. To set script labels, and then with button to add to cart, and then after this, what else we want? That is all, right? Let's say if a product is, how do you want to look like this? So how does we want to look like this? We want that there should be a, this is our page, this is our nav bar on top of it. In the nav bar, like this will be written. Then here we will see the drop down thing, and on clicking this, we will see the button for home. Then we will have cart, and what else we can show? We can also show orders, but for these things we need some other pages. So we'll those create need our other components. We will create those components later on. So after this, we already have our logout button here, and after this, what we need to show is we will show what thing we need to show to customer only. We need to show to customer just the, we will have, let's say, a table which will show all the products, right? And in this products table, it will show this thing in the tabular format to the user. So this products will be like, let's say one product is there, then another product is there, and there will be a button which will be add to cart. And also you will select the quantity from here, drop down, right? So we select the quantity and then add it to cart. Clear?
Yes, yes.
With this products table, you will have this. We select the quantity. Let's say I have 10 quantity or 20 quantity, whatever you want, and then click on this add button, add to cart. This will add my. This will just do one thing, that it will submit my button with this details. Let's say product ID and this card things, right? Because this thing is only required in the card. In the card, what is required? In the card, required thing is product ID and the uh, card uh, in the product ID and the what I was calling it quantity along with the who is the customer and all these things are done, right? So this is thing if you want to do. So along with button to add to with to this is what we want. So let us see. Now you see automatically a form is coming because I have written the code, but I need a form, right? So after this thing, product stock, let's approve this. Okay. Then if I were to after this, what else you need to show? I don't think anything else is left to for the user dashboard, right? As soon as we add to cart, then we should be redirected to the um, cart page, right? Let us close. Okay, so now it is done. Now what thing it is written? Let us see if it is written correctly or not. So it will show all products, for product and all products, key product ID, then the product name, description, price, unit, stock, product category name. Product category name is the thing which is returns. Just check product. Okay. This is the first one. Product category name it will show. Okay, so after this, let us this is our customer dashboard. This is one price, unit, stock, category name. Okay. Now we need to in the table data we will write type of number. Number will show us the only we can only write number, not the discrete no, not the continuous values like 1.2 we cannot write. New model product dot quantity. It will show me if we have selected some quantity and this is for our functions later on. Okay. Then this will form control the bootstrap thing. Then minimum quantity is set and then max it is setting product dot stock. Okay. So it is setting my number value to min and max. So if I show you this thing min and max and this is there. In this input thing, you can have these things. Min this should be this, max should be this. Okay, the same thing we have added there that min should be this, max should be this. Okay, this is your just HTML thing, pure HTML. Okay, min thing that min should be this and max should be this. If I go to try I'll show you. Well, let us say if I do that, min date min should be saying 2/1/2000. Okay, for enter date after 1/1/2000. So this is min 2/1/2000. So if I go to previous years, so I can only see, I can only see up to this value. Okay, so this is how it should work. It will work. Here, I cannot select all those things. So this is a minimum max thing of HTML only. There is nothing new in this. Okay, then this add to cart button, it will have product ID and product quantity as it is. These things are already required by our backend API. Clear? Then button success, it will show. Then add to cart button will be there. Then it will submit this. So let us now work on it. Now you see automatically it will show me the required things, all categories, and cart item, cart total, selected category, loading letter. So the route will be there. Delete cart. We are not going to implement here actually. Delete cart thing we will add in the cart page. Okay, so let us just implement this. Fetch category is required, right? Fetch product is also required. Mounted fetch cart is actually not required here because we are not fetching the cart. Okay, clear this thing. Let us see how will it look like in our page. So if I let me add this in the router index.js import customer dashboard and
Just want to ask, like, if anyhow, if any category or something is being added, and we have a column like created date, okay. So in models, like we have given default is equal to date time dot UTC now, okay. So how can we give that to that Indian time? We need to give to Indian time or UTC dot UTC now is fine.
UTC now is fine actually, no need for Indian time. So you can keep that as well. UTC now you just insert in that you have to set the IST thing. So date time dot in this it will show you. I have done that earlier in my previous project. So you can just set the time thing. Easy. So you can use it like this. So it will tell you time zone info also. Okay. Based on the time zone. Clear?
So we have mentioned anywhere time zone. So we need to
Time zone is
mention.
actually not time zone is actually not required. Just you need to add the time thing also. Time thing if you are doing, then that is only required. Just date.
Okay, I
Okay.
actually have imported that time also. UTC now,
For
no?
which
So,
task?
sorry.
For which task?
Like if means if customer is creating some service request, for example, so there is one column like date of creation and like this.
Okay. Okay, then you can just add that using the. And remember one thing, while you are showcasing the backend thing to the front end, then there are some type conversion which happens. Like you have to convert your, let's say you are, if you are not doing this way, let's say you have some saved the things in your data format in the backend. Okay, then when you are getting those things in the front end, you have to get it using the way of to strip time to strftime that will showcase it in the normally string format in the front end. So strip time, I remember this issue occurs when we do the showcase from, let's say if I am going in the anywhere he is using, we are using date category request is not date order, date of date of purchase na, so date of purchase orders, yeah, you see here we are using this date time UTC now, so it will, while showcasing it to the front end date of purchase and all, so it will be required for us to show this date of purchase in using strf time. Okay, so we have to convert that thing to showcase in the front end.
That I got. But I am asking about that Indian time.
Indian time you can just use as I shown here, but that is not actually required in the project. You can just do it
Okay, then.
as usual, or just use the thing which I've shown you, just using time zone thing.
Okay, okay. Okay, then. In the Celery and all, I think Ajit has already done that part for that.
Yeah, there
Mm,
we have done this Indian time.
mm.
Indian
So it is
time
fine for
users.
that, and for here we can use that .ucc, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So create this user one. So user one login successful. It's okay. Got it. We are going to user login. We were calling earlier user as a user, but now we are calling it as customer. So that is the issue happening. So so let us call this as customer only. Okay. Maybe any other issue. Okay, let us call it customer. Customer is 2030. Just login now. Just login successful. Now you see this is what we actually want, right? Now you see stock is 20000 and I cannot enter more quantity more than stock. Let's say if I try to add 9999999. Okay. So add to cart is not added yet. You see that is just a type thing. But if I go here, it will not show me like this. This is a minmax quantity. That's built. Okay. Clear this thing. That is the thing I have typed only.
Yes, yes.
Okay, but if I try to select it using this way, I cannot go to negative side, and I cannot go to the positive side of. I'm just writing this, but if I go to just use this, you see, I am maximum. I am at to 20,000 only. That is the stock. Okay. Now these only two products in the database. Products. Okay, only two products. Okay. So this is the thing. Now let's have the button for. Now this is what you want. This cart. Okay, we will make it customer slash cart. Okay, and this logout thing is also working now. Yeah. Okay, let us log in as customer again. 0 login. Okay, now we want to have this add to cart thing. Add to cart button working. Okay, so let us define the function also. The customer dashboard. To define this thing, these are all things are defined here. So product add to cart function is to define. Method is defined. The categories the product is defined. Now let us define add to cart also. Fetch card is actually not required for us because we are not showing the cart here. Okay. So after this, adding product ID, quantity, API slash cart. So let us see if the API is actually correct. This thing is actually same thing which we were doing earlier, right? By saying add to cart function, product ID and quantity, these two things we are passing the function. And then these two things we are getting here. Product ID defining by this, quantity we are defining like this, and let us check the API also, cart API, which is used for getting the cart. Okay. Then you have this post, get the user. If it is not customer, then it will access the night and it will get product ID and quantity. These two things it will get only. And message get request, all the types are required. And then this thing it will get from here, cart product. customer ID and product data dot get product ID first. Customer card product. If the card product is not selected, then it will select the product first and then do this thing. Okay, clear? Firstly, it will check whether there is something in the cart already. If person has already added those things in the cart, then it will use those things only. Otherwise, it will just, if not at all, then it will fetch the products first and then this thing. Okay, this is clear.
Yes.
I think it already has explained these things to you earlier. Okay. So add to cart is there, then update. In the purchase API, there would be something like order uh, not allowed to order because it is reached. Your cart is empty. Okay. Save API, there is no orders API also. Mhm. Just purchase API is there, and there is no restriction on how much we are adding. Okay, we will see it later on. Let us just continue what we're doing. So we are at customer dashboard. Customer token it will check. Then if response is okay, consist dot update response is done, result of message. Then this dot fetch card. No need to fetch card here actually because we are not showcasing the card page also here. Okay, so no need to fetch card now. So mm,
So these
it is
things
done.
basically we do just to do something, and it means refresh it at their point itself, right? And after that we just
Yes,
mount them.
yes.
Mhm.
So like I have shown you this here in the manager dashboard. So what we were doing is when we were updating something. So you want to update the category C. If I have this category request function, okay, and this category request data point array, and if it is already loaded by fetch category request function, we are initially having everything empty. Then if something gets updated here, then I need to update that again without reloading the page. That's why we call this function again when we update any category request or anything like that. So you see, fetch category request again. If I am getting the response is okay, that means just do this calling of this function again. Okay,
Yes, yes.
this thing we do. In the customer ID we were there, API slash art. Okay, and so let us see if that is right. View or let's say 200. Add to cart. We are add to cart successfully. Okay, now we have not defined the page yet for cart. Okay, so okay, after adding to cart, this is not getting empty, right? So let us do one thing. Go to our customer dashboard and we have added to cart. After adding to cart, this dot quantity. No, not like that. There was a quantity thing. All products. This dot. Add to cart is after add to cart. This include the quantity we have. Okay, because we are using this na, product of quantity as a loop here. That's why we can't reset that null. So if I do here the model, because we can't make this v model product of quantity null here. because this product quantity is we are getting from our looping things. Okay, so this we can't make it null. So let us just leave that as it is. After this, add to cart, or what we do here, let us see first page. This part. I don't think it will work actually because this is setting up some product quantity. So let's see. Error identified is shown now. So because of this thing, so let us just remove this. Okay, so this is added into cart now. Okay, if you want to make this thing empty again, you just have to use the model which is properly uh, shown there. Okay, also you
Which
can
one?
have this thing. You just need to define one more model. This because the thing is we are using v model because of the quantity here. So you need to make this quantity as null. This quantity value you have to make as null. Okay, like we have done. If I have to show, let us go to admin dashboard. If I go, so we are setting that null in the post request.
That we got like once we push, it should be empty. That I got. But you are saying that like it will not be happen because it is already in loop.
Yeah, that is the thing. Can say.
So we need
Better
to
we
def
can just
in yeah, go ahead.
uh, better we can just after adding to cart we can just move that person to the cart directly. Okay, after adding this product to the cart, where is the food? Yeah, after adding to the cart, we just alert results of message and then the router the put push to our customer slash cart. Okay. Now in the customer slash cart, let us see doing this again. The customer slash charge is not defined yet. Let me add something. Let's say for add to cart. Now I am on the cart page. Okay. Now again the same thing I want to showcase here in the cart button. So everything will remain same. Just this never remains as it is same on my cart. So new file here cart dot. Okay. It never remains the same from the customer dashboard and this complete with 30 copies.
It can make issue if he's selecting if he want to select any other quantity also, right? He again need to come to this page.
Yes, we again need to come to this page.
Okay.
Okay. You can add this functionality or not, it is up to you. Just that is one push thing. Some people prefer going on the cart page. Like if you purchase something on the Amazon, so it just adds to cart. But if you purchase some these things on some other website, so it just redirects you to the cart or adds banners on the left side or right side, depending on what they want actually. So it just make you to take you to the cart directly. Okay. So here on this customer part, actually, Okay, we have not updated this customer token. We are, I think, on the manager dashboard also. We are the out loud. Okay, this is fine. Yes, this customer dashboard. We have not updated this. It will just redirect us to admin dashboard, not just updating, removing the customer token. The customer card. This thing we copied. This thing is actually not required for now. Okay, we will see what is required. So this is actually part customer slash card, and now this is not active. This is active. Okay, we log out if you find them. Okay, so after this, what we want is in this card field, what we want? We want to fetch all the categories. Do you want to show all the categories here in the card page? Let us think how should our card page look like. Okay, so let's say we are on the card page. So in this card page, this navbar remains the same. Just one thing changes, which is this thing. Instead of this product, we will have our cart and it will show the quantity of products added, right? Also, let us see in the back end if we are fetching that thing from there. Cart API. So get cart. It will check the user first, filter by the user ID, then cart JSON for cart in carts, cart JSON dot append, cart dot convert to JSON. Okay, it will add this cart total and product also it will show. So it will return me just cart JSON and cart total. Now what is this cart JSON? Cart dot convert to JSON is there. So let us check in the models, orders and cart. It will show me quantity, product ID, name, product name, price, product unit, and product description. Products have description also. Okay, I don't remember exactly. Okay, product order description. So product unit, price, name, and ID. Okay, so product category name is not required. So we can just ignore that category name. So what things will be shown in the front end if you think of it? So it will show me the quantity which you have selected, then product ID is not required yet, but product name, product price. And if you look at this cart page, look at the cart page. We are not going to make it exactly look like this, but this there is product name, product description is there, then quantity is also there, and price is also there, right? And then product total. So these three, four things we will show in our cart. Okay. So let us make this using Bootstrap card. The card thing we can make it using Bootstrap card. Okay. Clear this thing.
Yes, yes.
So let us just copy this. Let us just copy this. And if I go to cart API, along with this. Now you see how I'm going to use this and this together to update my cart page, customer cart. Okay, now just see that. I've just shown you one basic demo of Codium here, but if I were to explain you Codium in deep little bit depth, so now you see it will work much better. In Mad1 we have used Codium too much in Mad1 last term. Mad1. So let me just show this control I. into the cart, and here also we will show mm, let's include the total thing also. Okay. So this cart total for cart and cart total. Mm, this is where we will make it. And for part in this with this. So this controller backend cart API. Cart API actually. Button. Copy this and that also. Let us put there. Just here table only because it is just listed to this table. Now control I. Okay, then the same thing again. I'll leave it. We update it as required. Okay. So let us just this is our cart actually. Now let us just close this. Okay. So what things we need to show here? Card JSON, it will get from the backend. Category, but category is actually not required here. And also products is not required here. Just cart is required. So we can let's call this carts. Okay. And from the backend, if we see here cart API, it is returning us cart JSON and cart total. Now cart JSON is itself a JSON. Okay. Cart JSON is itself a JSON object, which is a list of this and this in the end it will show cart total. So we are also fetching the cart. Okay. Cart JSON, let us keep it there. Okay. So where is that? First create customer cart. Create cart JSON only. card total. This will be, but card total. Okay. This checkout function we will implement it later on. But let us call this rupees. Okay. Then div is not closed. No. Okay. So card design is there. Then card total is also there. Then categories you don't need to fetch now. Three things are required, right? This card JSON and the card total is required. So logout is already done. Delete cart with the ID, product ID. So we just not actually product. Okay, we be checking that. So let us what will be product dot name. Okay, let us make this. Actually, it is the cart ID only. Okay, no issues. If we write product dot product product ID, then it will be the cart thing. Product ID. This thing don't be confused with this. This is product ID. This is actually the cart ID only. Okay, this is actually cart ID. So after this function we need here. Trash. Fetch categories is not required now. We can just remove this. Fetch product is also not required because we are using the database relationship to showcase these details. Back to cart is also not required here, right? So let us just remove this as well. Fetch categories is not required. Fetch card. Fetch card we have defined. No, we have not defined that fetch card thing. Let us define the fetch card. Okay. Let us do this. Okay, the part is also fetched here. This code is clear to you? Headers, we have not defined the method here. Method is not defined, right? Okay. Then this type should be this response data, card JSON, and then result dot total. In the backend, this dot card JSON is not this. It will get result dot total. It is not getting actually. It is getting the data, and inside the data, result dot data dot card underscore JSON and result dot data dot card total. Okay. This is the thing I am writing, which is defined in the backend. Result of data will just give me a JSON. Okay. And I am returning JSON inside JSON. I am returning one JSON inside JSON. Is it clear to you? If you look at this CRUD API, see what it is returning. It is making a list of card JSON, right? List
So
name
in
card JSON.
so in this case, it will be like having many objects, right? Inside this
Yes.
ND means empty this array, right? And if we want
Yes.
to means return only one object against that ID, if we want to get the details against that, then we will pass that particular object and that empty will be like curly braces, right?
Yes. So here card JSON is actually your list or array, and here we are getting this card total as the normal, you can say variable. Okay, normal is integer variable.
In
Clear?
our project, we are
Yes.
not fetching against any ID all the details, right?
In this project,
In this, like for example, there is a one category like Apple. Okay, so I means gone to that ID like it is one. Okay, so while clicking on that, so it will fetch all the details again related to that thing. We are not doing this, right?
no, no, we are not doing that
Okay, okay. If we are doing,
because
then we need to pass the static basis only because we are fetching for that particular object, right?
yes, yes.
Mm, okay.
So let us see this because we have not added this thing there now. So the delete part is already will be there based on cart ID to delete. Okay. So customer part. So this is done. Okay. Next part is done. So let us see how it will look like now. Import this. Customer part and not like that part will be customer slash cart. Okay. So let us now see backend is also running. Frontend is running properly. Backend is also running. Okay. Because this, let's let's now add this to cart immediately. Add to cart. Okay, so it is not fetching these details here. I'm not fetching these details instead. Okay, that is okay. That work. Refresh this page. Where is fetching cart? It has fetched the cart actually, but not any other thing. It has fetched the cart and cart out also, but not showcasing here. So that is the issue. Let us see. Okay. Cart, customer cart. The issue is in only showcasing things. Okay. So we have this card JSON as a list or array and card total is just a number. Then we are updating that number with result. Result file we are converted to the JSON object. Then card origin. Let us do one thing. Let us console.log this. This is the card JSON. And we already done that. Okay, let's see this. Mhm. Let's keep getting data here. What it is saying error fetching part. Text card. We are passing the customer token. That is not an issue. This is not an issue. Let us see this script. Let us call this. Oh, okay. Hmm. Error fetching part 2. So it is logging the error also. Okay, this is the error you see. Cannot be properties of the undefined reading cart underscore JSON. This dot cart underscore JSON. Hmm. But yes, I had let us check it here. The backend. Okay. Cart JSON. This is the RT underscore JSON. This part total. Okay, this is actually ID. Then this is actually cart ID. Right? And quantity, product ID, name, size, unit, description. Product, okay. Here let us check. The, the, the name, size, unit, description. There is also point. We will send this error here. Okay, sir. This application is not updating. Why is this? Hmm. Since that start, we have done that. Yes. This also. What is this undefined? Okay, so now it is showing something. Like it has two buttons. Okay. You press it once. Okay, let us okay. Let us see. Let us check up partition. No, okay, fine. So data is a thing which is not working. So now let us just remove this as well. Dot. Hmm. Okay, this is clear. What are the issue happening here is like we were as per the generic autocomplete of this. As per the autocomplete of this, we have got this result dot data. So actually from the back end, what we are getting is we are getting a card.json and card total, not data. Okay, is it clear?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
In the backend, from the backend, we are getting this result only. Okay. When we are passing, already we are converting this to JSON. Then this result will contain my JSON thing which is I am getting from the backend. Now this return.card.json will give me the card.json actual. This is result card total will give me the card total. This instead of result, if I write data, then I will write data.card.json. Okay. So this is okay. So now what is the issue? Let us delete this. Let us remove from card successfully. So after this, I am going back to the home page. So let us do this delete card. Okay, customer. After this, remain on. Let's after this remain on cart only, and let's cart again. Okay, so let us add this add to cart. Okay, so now 20 if you want it for both of them. If I just close this means action, remove this from the cart. So this close button is coming from btn close. If you recall that this thing I told you yesterday in the bootstrap model thing, right? You can also have the delete button here, but this is how it will work. If I just do this, so it is removed from the cart. Okay, I'm on my cart page, nothing is here. Now if I want to go to home page, so this is my home page. Okay, let's add 230. Okay, now if I want to add more things, let us add one more button here to add more things or continue shopping. To click on this button, and then we will go back to our home page. Okay, just add one button here in this start page. Where is our this class container div? Inside this div tag, let us have what is coming. I'm just copying pasting. Okay, let's see. Let's just add a simple button. Okay, let's call it router link. Router link to just customer class. Let's call this warning or number to home. Let us call this like add more products to cart or continue shopping. Continue shopping grocery. So it is actually out of this. So let us just move this in the above div tag to make it come inside of this. Okay, this is the card. Okay, so let us just move it a little more inside. And after this, let us paste this. Here is actually uh, card body. Yeah, div plus card is starting here. So if I go to here, inside this it will turn up right now. Okay, now you see it is coming inside the card only, right? Now it is coming inside the card only. But continue shopping here if I want to go, make it Let us make it this part with class part footer. Let us see, and then okay, this is fine, right? This is clear. Continue shopping. Now go here and then add more products if you want to add. Let's say I got the 203. Add to cart. Now this is updated here. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, fine, fine.
Now this is done. Now orange is actually add. Okay, so it is just updating the quantity, not adding to it. Okay, this is how it made this from the backend perspective. Different thought process can be there. Like if you want to have this addition, like let's say I have added something, I want to add more things to it. Okay, then I can add more things to it. So you can add that as well. But that's we are not doing. Okay, so this is define paths. After this, filter by cart ID customer. Okay, it's not found. Data equals of this one, not quantity. Bad equals all the fields are required. No cannot be less than one. Okay, and so let us update the quantity as well. Let us add one button there to update the quantity. Okay. Uh, let us add one button here. Customer card. This thing is coming. Okay. Now inside this, let us have the quantity. Mm, one more, one less, one less. Let us see our backend first. Cart API. It will get the quantity. We get the cart ID. Based on the cart ID, it will get the quantity. So if I do this here, that requires get quantity. Okay, he has not implemented that for there is none of this. Okay, now it will get quantity. So from this thing, we will get the quantity only. A new quantity. Okay, okay. So he has implemented it in such a way that whatever quantity you write, that will be the final quantity. This thing is not getting updated actually. Okay. So cart product quantity equals like on this, copy this and data of the quantity. Let's convert this to int also if it is in. Okay. Okay. So now let us have this same API slash card slash fetch. So in the customer part, let us have these buttons working. So tidy with the quantity we are passing. Okay. So update quantity, fetch card, delete card. Now let us define this. This is done. Let us see if it is correct or not. ID and quantity of these two things. Okay. Another fetch. Because the customer tokens indify this thing is fine. Message use the fetch part again. Okay. So let us see if it is working properly or not. Okay, so now it is showing the backend stuff. Okay. Let us start building this. 231, 232. You see, this is also getting updated. This quantity is also getting updated. Let me just try to update this like this. Okay. This is what you want, right?
Yes.
Looking like a cart page. So continue shopping more. So now it works fine. So now this is also fine. Let us now purchase the product. Nothing more is required, right? Let us see. Customer is fine. Now checkout. So this cart total. After this cart total, we have to just check out. So let us see purchase API. What's in this? Get orders. By customer get user ID. Order of this one. It will show all the orders. Okay, so we will add just one button for slash customer slash orders. That will show all the orders by this customer. And then post API will have for adding to the cart, right? So if the length of cart product, it will get mm, okay, this we have to update first. Import JSON. Okay, so this is done now. Okay. So now this is also now what else we need now? If customer or current user get role, then cart product cart customer filter by current user get customer ID. Then length of cart product equal 0. That will show your cart is empty. And if product in cart product new order will make quantity then customer ID with the customer ID or new order and delete the product. Okay, for all the products in the okay, for all the products in the our we call this for all the products in this uh, cart, it will check any product and then delete it. Okay, that means if I am in this cart, it will first delete this product from the cart and then delete this product from the cart one by one as per this code. Okay, now product dot sold product, it will also make the product sold to equal to quantity, add the quantity thing there. What is the quantity of products sold there? Okay, Clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
So let me just make this. Let us make this update thing also. Okay, so purchase API, after this purchase API, let's see customer dashboard and add button for. Okay, now go we will need addition customer first. Is it there? It is there. Customer dashboard, let us add one more link. Copy, increase to orders, start. Okay, so let us just keep this as it is in our customer part page also. Now we need the exact same syntax for the order page also. Let me copy this. Let's have one more component. New file, customer order with view. Now if I go to customer dashboard, let me just copy everything from here. If I go to customer page, that's it. Customer orders again. Just remove this and take a mount it. Then I have to look about this is actually not required for now. Okay. This such products on the order page is not required. You will have fetch orders, right? So fetch category is also not required. This thing only required. These things are also not required. Okay. It is already saying this orders from the name itself. So this will make it active. Then this public route. Okay, now what we want? We want to have all the orders by this particular customer, right? And purchase API, if I go to customer, go to purchase API, then this post API will be required from the checkout page. Okay, we are not having checkout like page, just we will do on this checkout page and then order this. Okay, so what we do is let us just showcase all the product orders first. So in the database orders, there is no order actually. So let us go back to check all the orders. Go in the model.py. Okay, quantity is not ready with the purchase. Okay, just copy this. Let us go to our orders page. Now we want to showcase this. So just based on this, it will automatically take the required field from this. Okay, right. Mhm. So this is done. Our name, monthly price, unit description is of a case. This all is coming now. Okay. Let us just close the template here. Now we'll have orders. Anything loading is not required actually. So for this, let's have fetch orders also. Async fetch orders. So it will try this await response and all these things. And after this, it will just close it here. So let's see if it is working fine. API slash order. Let us check API first. Purchase API, API slash order, it is true. Now we are getting things from here. Okay. So if I go to my customer orders page, okay. So this will get things here. Okay. So it will show me this thing in the orders page. Okay. And this is what it is returning me. Purchase API, it is just returning me orders.json. Okay. This orders.json is actually a list which we have here. Here. Now what we want is we want the checkout button to work. So let's say instead of the checkout button, I'll call this uh, order now. Okay, order now, and on clicking the order now button, I will go to my this orders page, and it will show me that thing updated here. So that means I want to update that orders page with this thing. Okay, I want to update my orders page with this thing. Uh, my checkout page with this function, this thing to work as adding my orders. Okay, so if I go to cart, and in this we want to have this, you see, uh, user button checkout. So instead of this checkout, we can call this as mm, order now, order now function. Okay, then order now will make it like from the if, let's say order now function also. Let me show you how it will work. So we will do the post request. We will do the post request actually, right? Post request to the API slash order, and what thing we will send? We will uh, we will push it to orders page, and then we just show that order successfully or not. So what it will do, it will, if we go to our purchase API, sorry, purchase API if I go to, so it is not getting anything, just it will get my user ID. Okay, it is not taking anything from here also. Okay? It is just get my user ID, that this is the current user which is logged in. Then it is getting this card product from my data.json is not showing here, no? Data.json. Hmm. Okay, so we actually fetching that information. So order now button on this thing, it will just have the order and update these things as respectively here. Okay, so let us go to this page. Order fetching part is not working because our backend is actually stopped. Okay. So let us move on. So it will now work. Okay, but let us just add that here as well. Index.view on the page. Import customer orders. Customer orders here. Component customer customer order dot view. So customer select orders. Was it orders or order? Let us check once. Then I have bar that is orders. Okay. Backend is running. Front is also running. Let us go there. Click on order now button. Thank you for shopping with us. Now these two things will be there in the order. Okay, this is not fetching here. So let's see what is the issue. It's network. Let's see whether it is fetching customer orders. Hmm, it's not fetching orders. I think you've not mounted that orders yet. That's why it is not fetching. No? You have not mounted the orders. These are fetch orders. So we mount get the orders now. Okay. And actually we are sending it from the backend directly as converting it to JSON API. That's why it is not causing any error here. But if you send this directly from the database, then it will cause the error. Update of purchase, like we are setting it to show here like this. Okay. So that's why it is not causing any error here. So if I go to our customer dashboard, customer orders, if I want to showcase this, date of purchase dot, we call this as will not come here because that is sitting of Python, not of JSON. This is cut this. So let us put here in the back end. If I go my models, so date of purchase dot paste it here. I think backend stop. Almost. Hmm. Yeah. String of method not use skip time. That was clear, no? Stuttering. Something I think the reverse case. Hmm. We can do this by saving it in the database. So let's see if we can now. We'll be saving the database. Let us do it. Do it like this. This one. There is one more option to not to date. There was some function I remember. string to date time. Yes. So input is this. Output will be like this. So strp time. Okay. So this feature you have to write like format is this, and then convert it to a date time using this format. Okay. And then for converting the date time to string, let me see how is it we are storing this. Okay, so he is storing this in the string format. That's why this issue. So let's do one thing. Where we are storing this in the order. So purchase API. So he is setting the order also time also. No? Models date time now. Okay, let us add this thing here directly while saving it. Dot paste. Okay. How many seconds we need not to take care of this. Mm, okay, let's say keep it as it is. Now, if there is any new order, that will show me properly. So, terminal, let's just run this. So let us go to customer and refresh this one. Okay, this. Okay, system here. Isn't it coming now? If I go back to my home and now if I add something, let's say add to cart. Now if I click on order now thank you. Now you see this time is coming properly. At what time I am purchasing, it is coming properly. Earlier it was coming like this. Now it is coming properly because we have while saving it, we have converted it to the proper time. Okay, that is how while saving we in the database we just use shift time, and if you set it like this only, so it will save it like uh, here, it will save it like this only. Okay, so okay, let me go to the home page again. Let's say one zero two I am adding. Now if I add one, okay, order now. Clicking this, now you see only date is coming. So this is how you can show these things on the front end. Just while saving these things, you can set
Okay,
the
okay, okay.
type. Okay.
So third it is UTC, na 17541. Okay.
Yes, it is UTC.
Third
It is
class.
UTC only. Yeah.
541. Okay.
It is also UTC, but this extra thing is also coming by this second thing. Okay.
Seconds. Yeah, seconds. Okay.
Yes. So our customer page is also now working. Okay, just search should we do today or let's do search tomorrow. Okay. So
Uh,
tomorrow, today is too much already. Tomorrow we do search and the remaining thing is of mm, admin dashboard with approving things. Okay. So
so
we
all
are
the
not
files are fine now in this front end.
yes all the
Nothing need to be
yes
removed,
all the
right?
files are yes nothing
Okay.
need to be removed. All the files are fine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any doubts?
No.
Sometimes writing code is only in front of you only. Just
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you
Yes.
also you see the errors which happens with us and how we update those errors. Yes, so admin dashboard is not. And you see, most of the things I just copy pasted only, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
copy pasted these things and all from one place to another place, and these things work because the format remains exactly same. You just keep it. Okay, so thank you for today.
Okay.
Any doubts, Naman Raja?
No.
I want to ask something.
Yes.
When you are adding, when you are purchasing, the stock is not updated in the database.
When I'm purchasing,
Yeah, the
let me
stock,
tell you.
the
The
product
stock
stock.
we are not. Okay, let us see. When I am updating, product stock is not getting updated.
Yes, yes, in the
Yeah,
front end.
because we have not kept this thing in the backend also. If you
Okay,
see in
okay,
the that feature is optional thing like you can use that thing or not. That is up to you. Okay, so if I go in the purchase API, because here only we are purchasing thing. So I am making product sold equals product quantity, right? Now if I see model, if we have done that, where is that? Cart, not in the orders. We are not doing that thing, right? And the function. So in the product table we have sold. So we have not updated the sold also here. Okay, we are not updating the sold and stock. We are not updating these things here. If you want
okay,
to
okay.
update that thing also, you can just add one function in this product API also. Dot sold equals product quantity. So let us make the update of product dot stock also. Okay, you see it is updated now, right? So let's see if it is running right properly. Currently the stock is 20,000 only. So let us add to cart now. Order now 210 I have purchased. Now if I go to home, now it is updated here. Okay, stock is now updated.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Anything else?
Mm, no, everything is clear.
Any doubts, Naman?
No, Pratham, I'll just message you. Just share me those things for Java. Okay, let me decide so that I can drop or not. I think today is the last date also for dropping Java.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'll just message you. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for joining. Good night.
Good night. Good night.